Police Garlight, this is not a drill. Something massive is unfolding in the crypto world, and CryptoLabs News has it all. A Bitcoin whale who got in back in 2010 for just $54,000? He just sold his entire $9.6 billion bag. Gone. In one move. But that's not even the craziest part. While this historic sell-off was happening, a major global media corporation just injected $250 million into crypto, and not just into Bitcoin. They're stacking Ethereum, Solana, Dogecoin, and yes, XRP.so. The question is, why now? What do they know that we don't? Strap in, because this video is your wake-up call. Bitcoin is trading at $119,327, up 1.2% on the day. Ethereum is heating up 5.7% at $3,616. And XRP? Fire, it just hit $3.48, climbing nearly 7% in 24 hours. That we're watching closely to see if XRP can flip resistance into support. All of this as the total crypto market cap inches toward $4 trillion. Currently at $3.89 trillion. Jacob King broke the news. One of the biggest Bitcoin whales ever just exited the market. Completely liquidated. This isn't just some profit-taking move. This looks like a panic exit. And what a coincidence. It's happening the exact same week the US government begins auditing Tethered. We've known for years that Tether prints billions, pumping Bitcoin artificially. Well, now, the spotlight is finally here. If these audits reveal that Tether's reserves aren't solid, we could be staring down the collapse of the biggest bubble in crypto history, bigger than FTX, Celsius, or Terra, and this whale's $9.6 billion sell-off. It's not just noise. It might be the start of a major unwind. Media giant buys XRP plus $250 million crypto portfolio. Meanwhile, Thumbs Up Media, an international media and tech player, is going all in on crypto, dropping $250 million into a diversified portfolio. They didn't just copy Tesla and grab some BTC. They're scooping up XRP, Dogecoin, Solana, ETH, even USDC. This isn't speculation. This is positioning. They're not just investing. They're preparing for a new financial infrastructure. And here's the kicker. Thumbs Up Media runs mobile payments and point-of-sale systems in over 20 countries. Imagine paying for coffee using their terminal, and it settles in XRP or USDC. That we're no longer talking hype. This is real-world adoption. Ripple, the Genius Act, and the rise of bank-issued stablecoins. Then comes the nuclear news. The Genius Act is being signed into law, the most significant financial legislation since 2008. Brad Garlinghouse dropped a bomb. This act gives the green light for banks to issue their own stablecoins, and Ripple is positioned at the center. Ripple isn't just dabbling anymore. They're building a bank. Brad said it loud and clear. This is a historic moment that will bring in institutional giants, Wall Street, and legacy finance into crypto at scale. Banks are ready. Here's what's coming next, and the quiet part. The banks have been preparing for years. They've run pilots with the New York Fed, BS, and private blockchains like Ripple, Ethereum sidechains, and Providence that you've heard of. Project Guardian, Project Marina, Project Helvetia. Those were rehearsals. The real performance is about to begin. Expect major US banks like JP Morgan, Citibank, and Bank of America to launch their own stablecoins as soon as the Genius Act is signed. And when that happens, the trillion-dollar question becomes, which stablecoin becomes the US standard? Is it Circle's USDC? Ripple's RLUSD? And which blockchain becomes the new rails for the global monetary system? XRP targets and final warning. Dark Defender shared the next XRP levels to watch. Direct hit $5.85, direct hit $9.76, but keep your eyes on the key zones of $3.40 and $3.20. Hold above, and this rocket might just take off. And remember, this isn't random. This isn't hype. This is by design. The players are ready. The laws are changing. The supply shock is brewing. When those ETFs unlock, when stablecoins go live, when banks flip the switch, you'll either be on the train or watching it leave. Outro. CryptoLabs News CTA. If you're watching this on CryptoLabs News, you're already ahead of the crowd. Stay sharp. Stay humble. And most of all, stay steps ahead. Smash that like button. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a game-changing update. And if you want to support the channel, hit that join button below